Myra Corley. As you know, my name is associated with Maximum Tax Service, where we and my husband, Gene Corley, we offer maximum service at a minimum cost. And right now, we know that there's so much going on in the tax world. I believe IRS is up to the max in making changes that were granted to us by the president, and a lot of changes that occurred in the middle of a tax season. So many of you are probably wondering, where is my refund? And so I can tell you that most time, right now, due to the fact that so many changes have occurred in a small period of this tax season, it has caused many of your tax refunds to be on the back hold. So, in other words, we've had Social Security being refunded. There are changes with the premium tax credit. A lot of that money is being refunded. So if you had affordable health care and you had premium tax credit, a lot of that is being refunded to you. It's a good thing. IRS has reduced that credit down to zero. So for those who would have owed money, they've reduced that down to zero. In addition to that, there's a holdup again regarding, I'll review it again, your unrefunded unemployment money. The child tax credit is being implemented as we speak, and then still many people have not received their stimulus money as well. So that is a question that I'm sure many of you have, is where is my money? And I could tell you, it's just, I'm encouraging you to be patient and kind of wait it out the best you can. I would think that IRS would feel that hopefully the stimulus money can carry so many over until their refunds have been fully processed and received for each client. And secondly, you might wonder that you've filed your taxes, but if you haven't filed your taxes, you might be wondering, do I still receive the stimulus money? I can tell you, if you come to Maximum Tax Service, we can assist you in filing your 2020 taxes. Your 2020 has to be filed in order for you to receive any stimulus money that was granted in either 2019 or 2020. So yes, we can help you with that. However, again, 2020 has to be filed, and we can go back and reclaim what was missed for 2019. And then you may wonder that you're married. Should you even file with your husband, or should you file married filing separate? And oftentimes, spouses should elect not to file with one another. The legal filing statuses are single, married filing separate, married filing joint, and head of household, or widower. So we encourage many of you to file married filing joint. Why? Because you may not realize that 80% of your income is taxed, or 75%, I'm sorry, will become taxable when you file married filing separate. It is just very discouraged to not do that. And if IRS get a whiff that, two households are filing, one's filing head of household, one spouse member is filing single, and you live in the same household, oftentimes it may take a while, but they get a whiff of it, and then you end up owing money back to them. So you're in and not only that, when you file married filing separate, you are electing to miss out on nearly 11 different tax credits and deductions. So we here at Maximum Tax Service encourage you to file as best you can married filing joint, or if you have to file married filing separate for one reason or another, due to the fact that one has an outstanding debt, that's totally understandable, however. And then you may say that you're retired and you receive Social Security. Do I even need to file? Well, the answer is yes. When you have income and you are retired, you receive a 1099-R. All income is subject to taxes and is required to be filed. However, if you only receive Social Security and if you don't pay federal taxes on that Social Security income, you don't have to file. You're not required to file. Then again, if you receive Social Security and you have another job on the side, that Social Security has to be filed. Why? Because any income of Social Security, once it exceeds $25,000, your total income exceeding $25,000, it becomes every other dollar of the Social Security is taxable. And furthermore, I would like to add that many people have their Social Security money taxed. Federal withholdings are being withheld from their Social Security. So you want to file it if you have had federal taxes withheld. Why? Because you maybe do a nice little refund. And then again, lastly, I'd like to say, many of you may be wondering, can I itemize? Well, due to the fact that our standard deductions have changed about 3 years ago, standard deductions are so high now that it's very difficult for millions of us to itemize. However, it is possible, and several of my clients have been able to itemize. And you want to itemize in order to increase your taxable, reduce your taxable liability. So many people, if you can itemize only when they have excess amounts of mortgage interest or givings to your church and contributions to any nonprofit organization, or an extensive amount of medical out-of-pocket expense. Once all that kicks in, and sometimes it's just that mortgage interest, which typically maxes out at $10,000. However, when it exceeds that amount and at $10,000, oftentimes, depending on your income, you're at a point where you can itemize all of your out-of-pocket medical expenses, your givings, your donations, and etc. So I hope that that gives some peace of mind to a lot of questions you may have had in the past. And fortunately, I feel blessed to live in America right now, where the American Rescue Plan has taken effect, and it's helped so many who are in need due to the coronavirus and the COVID-19. The CARES Act has been implemented and has offset a lot of our loss of income. And not only that, if you have not filed, you can still have your earned income credit reclaimed even though you didn't work. Who would have known? So your income from the prior year has been able to take effect and thereby give you a large refund of your money and your earned income credit. So in that, I say, be patient. The IRS is in overload, if I can speak for them at this time. They are in overload, and your money is coming. Any questions, feel free to reach out to Maximum Tax Service, where we offer maximum service and minimum cost. Our number is 843-225-0970. And you're always welcome to stop by our office or email us at maxtaxforus, FORUS, @yahoo.com. Our address is 5101 Ashley Phosphate, Suite 141. Thank you.